You'd think the businesses your grandparents ran would be dead by now, replaced by apps and algorithms. But quietly, without headlines or hype, 18 boring, old-school trades are booming again in 2026. Not crypto, not AI startups, cobblers, butchers, typewriter repairmen, the stuff we all assumed was extinct. Stick around, because number one on this list is the one nobody sees coming. And it's already making some people quietly rich. Let's start the countdown from 18, working our way down to the biggest comeback of them all. Number 18, shoe and leather repair. With sneakers now costing over $200 a pair, people are choosing to resole instead of replace. Cobbler shops that survived the 2010s are now booked out for weeks. Number 17, door-to-door knife and tool sharpening. A guy with a van and a grinding wheel now shows up in suburban driveways, sharpening kitchen knives while you wait. Home cooking went up after 2023, and dull knives became everyone's quiet daily annoyance. Number 16, neighborhood butcher shops. Grocery store meat counters got thinner and pricier, so people went looking for the shop their parents used to trust. Custom cuts, real relationships, and someone who actually knows your name. That's the pitch, and it's working. Number 15, typewriter and mechanical device repair. Writers burned out on screens are buying old typewriters again, just to feel the click of real keys. The repairmen who kept their skills for 40 years are suddenly the only people who can fix them. Number 14, film photo developing. Gen Z picked up film cameras, looking for something that felt less disposable than a phone photo. Small development labs that almost closed in 2018 now have month-long waitlists. Number 13, watch and clock repair. Mechanical watches became status symbols again, and every status symbol eventually needs a technician. Number 12, hand car washes and detailing shops. Automatic car washes scratch, clear coats and miss half the dirt, so people are paying more for actual hands and rags. Number 11, seamstresses and tailoring shops. Fast fashion fell out of favor, and people started getting older clothes altered instead of tossing them out. Number 10, locksmiths who also cut old-style keys. Smart locks kept failing in weird ways, and a surprising number of homeowners quietly went back to good old brass and steel. Number 9, print shops and letterpress studios. Wedding invitations, business cards, zines, anything meant to feel personal is going back to real ink on real paper. Number 8, independent hardware stores. Big box stores don't stock the one weird bolt you need, but the guy at the corner hardware store still does. Number 7, milk and grocery delivery routes. It sounds like something from the 1950s, but glass bottle milk delivery routes are expanding in small towns again. Number 6, barbershops with straight razor shaves. Men stopped wanting a 10-minute chain salon buzz cut and started wanting the 20-minute ritual with a hot towel and a straight razor. Number 5, book binding and paper repair. People inheriting old family Bibles and cookbooks are paying real money to have the spines rebuilt instead of thrown away. Number 4, appliance repair technicians. New washing machines break in 3 years, but the person who can fix the old one is suddenly worth their weight in gold. Number 3, independent hardware and machine forges. Blacksmiths. Custom metalwork for homes and restaurants is back in demand, and a handful of blacksmiths are now booked a year in advance. Number 2, neighborhood diners and lunch counters. After years of delivery apps and ghost kitchens, people started craving a real counter, a real waitress, and a name on a regular's mug. And now, the one nobody expected, the quiet comeback sitting at number 1. Number 1, general repair and fix-it shops, the ones that fix anything, no specialty required. To really understand why this one matters most, let's follow 2 people, Marta, who owns a small fix-it shop, and Owen, a customer who almost gave up on an old family lamp. Owen almost threw the lamp away. It was his grandmother's, and a big retailer quoted him more for a house call than the lamp was worth. A neighbor mentioned Marta's shop almost as an afterthought. The place on 5th Street that fixes basically anything. Marta looked at the lamp for 30 seconds, found a corroded wire, and had it glowing again before Owen finished his coffee. The bill was $12. Owen tipped her 20 and told 3 friends about it by the end of the week. Multiply Owen by thousands of people, all tired of throwing things away, and you get shops like Marta's fully booked for the first time in decades. That's the quiet pattern behind almost every business on this list. Not nostalgia for its own sake, but people rediscovering something cheaper, sturdier, and more human than what replaced it. So here's the real question. Is there an old-school shop in your own neighborhood you've been avoiding that might be exactly what you actually need? If this list surprised you, drop a comment with the old-school business still open in your town. I read every single one. And if you want more quiet comebacks like this one, hit subscribe, because next week we're covering 18 jobs nobody thinks pays well, until you see the numbers.